been defused. Bomb has been defused. Bomb has been defused.
these. Sorry, I had Chipotle for lunch, and I think that should fucking, I think that should kind of objectively... I think that's why. It took so long. My stomach was fucking upset. Also, I just want to say, like, what's up, gamers? Chipotle? No! No Chipotle. What do you fucking mean? I just want to say also, the mods DM'd me about people worrying about, like, whether or not we like you, like, in general, like the fear of being hated on a Twitch stream. And I just want to say, and I've said this before, if we fucking hate you, you'll kind of be able to tell, gamers. I promise. I fucking promise. I don't know if it's too obvious to the viewers, but there are certain people that you know, I'm just like, and it's not to be mean, you know, it's not to be mean at all. It's way more just like, you are irritating the shit out of me right now, and I need you to think critically, because I don't know any of you, right? At the end of the day, I don't fucking know any of you. You don't really know me. You don't know the inner machinations of my brain, my life, anything like that. But I just want to ease the worry. Like, if you are not a problem in chat, you come in every day and you're a good viewer and you don't fuck things up or prioritize yourself, we don't fucking hate you. We don't even have the capacity to hate anyone. We just get tired sometimes, right? When people try to obstruct the flow of stream for their own whatever, you know, that's when we're not too happy with you. But I just want to promise everybody that nobody fucking hates you, most likely, and to not worry about those things. Nothing. You didn't miss Jack Diddley. I was in the bathroom. I was Biggie using the bathroom. Let's get freaking ready here. But yeah, what I want to say is, absolutely do not worry, unless you guys have. If you feel like you've done something, you can fucking ask mod team. However, most of the times we aren't actually fucking mad at you. Matt ripping ass in the chat. What's new? He's got colon cancer. Like, of course he does. So I think one of the ones that we haven't done yet requires us to fucking leave. If I'm not mistaken.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Fine. I suppose you just... Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to what? Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, let's fucking just leave.
That's strange. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I am pretty keen.
If you ask me, I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
But it's not a single princess, and you know that.
You're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interest. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin.
This is some
again.
Coraline
I'm
Ash
not
shit
normally
right
one
here.
for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe is...
He's totally doing this.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden
We have not.
structures
I'm
through the
saving that one
leaves.
for the last. I'm saving that one last.
But as you focus on your
Oh, let's go! This is new!
flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying
A
to
village
take
of
you to where you need
princesses.
to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Okay, cool.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of
This
that
is
path
new!
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So this is interesting. Oh, hi, William. What's up? Welcome back. The stranger. So we're acting like we don't know anything, which means everything will be removed. How did I sub? You got gifted. So basically people can buy subs for you and send them out to random people. So congrats on your gifted. It's basically like a little lucky lottery. So I think I'm gonna save right here, gamers, just so we have a good point to. Okay, who stole my fart? Matt did. I'm sorry. We're going to save right here. Cool. Then we can reload anytime. So let's try to silently, fuck it. If I can't run away from the cabin, I'm just staying in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever. Or wait. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin where I'm definitely gonna go slay the princess.
I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. A warning before you go any further.
There's a wall.
She will lie. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her.
This is the
Maybe
contrarian
isn't
level.
a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
We have no choice. It's because we kept trying to escape.
The cabin interior is wrong. A
Whoa.
confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
This is really sick.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
Free acid trip, right? Isn't this awesome? Just the fact how much replay value this goddamn game has is insane.
Collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
So true.
Take in the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so...
Eat the knife? So this is absurdism. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but each of these routes have been rooted in philosophy. So the first one, right, was like, for example, the prisoner is skepticism. It's the idea of questioning everything. Then there was the nihilistic end, This is the absurdist end, where nothing we do makes
My
sense.
job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through
Completely
your
and
job,
utterly
which is to
rejecting
slay the
everything.
princess, and through that action, and if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. Oh, you've piqued my interest.
See, he's
What's
excited
gonna
at the
happen if we
possibility.
lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on
I hope
loads
everybody's
of
having a
fun
good
if we
day, by the
shrivel
way.
up
I
into a
love
ball
this
and go
fucking
insane
game. This
the
is
first
so
time we
exciting.
see
I'm so
something new.
excited to be fucking playing this right now. Genuinely.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Let's approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward but there was and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Let's enter the basement without the knife.
The door to the basement creaks
What did I
open,
fucking
revealing
tell
a
you?
web of
Absurdism.
arching staircases all built from
Utter
highly
fucking
identifiable
absurdism.
materials.
This is really
Nothing
interesting.
here seems to belong.
I imagine it's named
The
The
closer
Stranger
you
after
examine
the
your surroundings,
Albert
the
Camus
more confused you get. Your head
book.
throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing
Ew.
into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way
We
to go
did.
but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Okay. So there's a lot to this. Holy shit. Let's save again in a different spot. We'll go. We've seen everything on the prisoner, so we can actually save right on top of this. Oh no, save. There we go. There we go. This is exciting. Should we take the center staircase? Let's go center.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another.
This is wild.
1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it's
So
certainly
many
the most true
stair.
path. You know
So
that.
many branching pathways.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
That's
Physical
wild.
sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Holy shit! Wow, so it's like we're becoming unraveled by the
Consumption and
absurdist.
betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and
Submission.
terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all,
These are all
an
of our
emotion
perspectives.
can only be described as
Can I help you?
Hi.
what the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Hi, Princess.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Oh! Hey, chat. One second, gamers. We got unban requests. Let me go look at these unban requests real quick, gamers. This is exciting. We never have unban requests, and I want to go look at them. I love going through them. I hope one day I have enough unban requests that we could do an entire stream. Wait, I haven't seen them yet, PB. I have to get into the mod view. Hold up. Herm. Ooh, there's 2 of them. Sorry for being weird. Can you unban me? I said sorry, and they were being rude to me. All viewers were attacking me when I was good at the game. And I won't do this again. I promise you, ma'am. It was my first time using Twitch. Otherwise, I have been a YouTuber boy. I was just trolling and didn't look at chat often. This is my reason. I hope you unban. Oh, Floopy. Let's see what this one says. Can I at least watch the video? I'm bored. Oh my god. No, we're not. I'm not unbanning either of them. They were both jerks. They were both jerks. Absolutely not. Absolutely freaking not. Why are we here again? In case you weren't listening. Okay.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems... normal.
Bro, she doesn't seem normal. Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and back together. Do you know what happened to me?
And yet here you are. How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
Yeah, I think
She's
so.
blank. I have no idea who she is. Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart.
I guess so. Yeah, a new fucking puzzle.
If she's keeping her cards close to her chest.
Yeah, hey, PB, if you want, when you reject the bans, just link them. Just link the guy the VOD channel. Just link him the VOD channel.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Holy shit.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never...
I
went
like
to
the
cabin.
contrarian a lot.
We just turned around and left. Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're... It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Okay. Oh, these are two options in one. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was
I
sending you
don't
to...
have any weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. Do I look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
I don't think
cool.
we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions.
Keep asking
Stop
questions,
stalling.
gamers.
You're obviously just making things worse.
What's your name?
Princess. You can call me Princess, if you'd like. No, I don't need a name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Getting down here was weird.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me.
She's getting her own fucking perspectives. Oh my goodness.
I will devour you.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person? You either trust me or you believe that I'm dangerous. What I say won't change how you already feel about me. Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
if you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer.
Right?
At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be
Holy
something
shit, this is crazy, dude.
Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
This is genuinely
This
nuts.
is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something.
So she
anything.
has
Do all of it, if that's what you want.
the skeptical,
This place is hell, and it's
the
only getting worse.
innocent, the dangerous, and the depressed.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this
Oh my god.
can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Wow.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in space.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Oh my god.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
You just destroyed everything. I'm not gonna fix you. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. Okay. So, is there another ending for the stranger? No, but the other stairs are really cool. Okay, so maybe we go back here. Let me save. Let me save right here because this is definitely where we need to be. You know what I mean? Do you want to overwrite your save? Yes. So this is the one that we're gonna want to be at. But for now, I'm gonna load the stairs back up. Okay, so we took the center, let's go to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs.
We'll do
There's
beast
nothing
next
left in
after
them to
this.
feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of time, physical sensations, dark,
Is this
consumption, and betrayal.
Are you just going to stand there?
What the hell
Okay.
was that? What happened to us?
So now we go back to load, we go back here. Yeah. Load here. We're gonna take the soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Oh wow.
First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your
Right,
body
it's
and
so
surround
weird,
you
oh
in
my
a false
God.
ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself
Okay.
the further you go.
That was cool. So I think that in itself sort of represents the pathway that we're like the options of like either okay we fight her or we're kind to her or we fucking like we make our own path, you know. So let's load here again.
She's gone. Where did she go? There's that mirror.
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
But it feels so bad. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that.
It's okay. I'll see you on the other side.
You're not messing with us, right?
Gaze into the reflection. Oh shit. Whoops. No. The fuck? I'm withered. Oh no. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, there she is. Hi, bestie.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can
So the
bear to
next one I
hold.
think we're gonna do is
To
Beast.
look at any
Because we
once
hadn't
to
done this
shift
one
them
yet.
all into something new.
Which was very
And to look
cool.
away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think of this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Oh, that's wonderful. Enough of those pretension. Okay.
We will know.
Okay, so I need to bring her 2 more, I think. So I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when
Okay.
it is time for us to meet again.
We're gonna be doing the Beast now. Yeah, so this princess is close to her true form, but unable to hold it. Which also alludes to, like, I think the good ending, right? Like, how to... Which is, like, taking her out of the cabin.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh, hi, Crunchwrap. Let me just look at this real quick. Okay. I know what to do here.
You're here.
Let's get going, gamers. What's
You
it
make your
from?
way up
That
the
one's
short
from
path of the
Amori.
cabin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will. We're not going to ignore him.
It's the Meow sound effect. And then the ruby one is
The
Minecraft
interior of
meow.
the cabin is almost entirely bare.
So I'm not gonna take the blade. We're gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaked. Her voice
Hello? Is someone there?
is. Don't let it fool you.
Okay. Continue down the
You're
steps.
still listening to
Here
Reese.
she is again. Hi, Betsy. Oh, you're looking good today. Your shackles are looking nice.
There's a heavy. She's beautiful. I am begging you to.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this.
Thank you.
You're making. No. You're doing. Walk up to large and heavy.
I'm
Okay.
guessing you don't.
Maybe it's doubtful.
I'm going to check upstairs.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always.
She offers the suggestion. If we were stuck down here long enough, you attempt to make your way out of the basement. Is someone else here?
Return to the bottom of the steps. Okay, we're locked
Make
in.
Easier for
Pop a
everyone.
bone, sure.
The door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They sure did, bestie. I can't believe that shit. Can
There's
you?
a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these chains.
She barely hesitates.
Okay, you're fucking nuts.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here.
You
but if there's
okay?
time to
So
stop,
I think
it's
what
now.
we're supposed to do is take this and stab her. I think it's the
Or
one
we
thing
could
that we
use it
haven't
to
done.
free her. You won't
We
believe
haven't
what
stabbed
happens if you
her
do that.
when this drops down yet. So we're gonna slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room.
Okay, here we
and
go.
meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened.
She's
by us.
cornered.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with
Holy
the same
shit.
animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've
So
got.
we are now fight or flight. Oh.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well. Your blade having left deep, you seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Okay. Instead of giving up or finishing the job, we're gonna run for the stairs. No, wait. It's either give up or run for the stairs. Did we run for the stairs before, chat? I don't remember. I feel like we've never done the give up option.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling
Oh, we haven't
hands
done this
and
one.
clatters
No.
uselessly
Okay.
against the ground.
This has to be a new fucking
I
round.
suppose you simply lack the
Is this it?
princess.
Yes, this is new.
Wounded, but
Okay.
still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed.
Dude, this is
You
fun.
can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark.
Here we go. This is new. Yes. All right, ladies and germs, welcome to the last chapter that we haven't
You're
seen
on the
before in
path
chapter
in
2.
the
It's called The
woods.
Beast.
And at the end of that
There is
path
still chapter
is
3s
a
we have not
cabin.
done, but this is the last chapter
And in
2
the
that I
basement
believe
of
that
that
we
cabin
haven't done.
Is a princess.
So, we've done almost all the chapter 2s. It's honestly, there's so much. There's so fucking much. I'm looking at a roadmap right now. I think there's another route in the Razor we still have. I think there's another route in the Prisoner we still haven't done. Holy shit. There's so much shit. And then the Beast is actually one of the biggest chapters from what I've seen, which is crazy that we actually haven't gotten here yet. So let's fucking go. I don't want to
You're
look
here
in too
to
much.
slay her.
Let's also
If
just...
you don't, it will be the end of the
That's
war.
great, man. Let me save right here, because there's a lot that we can do. There's a lot, from my understanding. So let's save on top of Miss Ghosty McGee. Or do I want to save on Miss Ghosty McGee? We can go back and explore Spectre next run, I think. I think there's gonna be a day for... I am slightly committed to fucking doing all of these endings, which sounds ridiculous. But, we have 41 out of 97. We're almost halfway through. Like, we have 42% of the game done. There's so much. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again.
It hasn't. If he doesn't remember what happened.
Oh, this is a new voice. We've
something
never
else
done
must
the
have
hunted.
trapped us here. You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Let's assume... Okay. Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will... Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
It's such a good fucking game, gamers. I'm so excited that everyone is really enjoying it.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks.
Okay, it's a
and
log
holes in the
cabin
wooden
this time. It's
walls.
actually a
The
cabin.
only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Let's approach the mirror real quick.
You walk up to the... What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. You reach for...
Okay,
there
it's
was-
not there.
It's gone.
Okay. Take the blade or enter the basement. I think actually I'm gonna save here instead. I'm gonna save here because this is really where all the, all the options are. All the freaking options. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult.
Yeah,
to
there's
save
not
the
really
princess
any
and save
place
the
that I
world
can
without a
put
weapon.
it that doesn't cut something off. Unfortunately, Vivzy Pop is really good at cutting off things that need more time to begin with, so it's kind of suiting. Like her fucking writing skills. Also, another thing I think is interesting is that there's feathers in the corner here. Also, chat, we are 9 subs away from this. Genuinely,
What's
it's
left
very
of an old
exciting.
Wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of.
We're gonna be switching to Animal Crossing at 9 tonight. Just to let everybody know. Ooh, it's fucking
The
fucking
air
here.
seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah, I agree, man.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
I'm sorry, I just ate Chipotle. How many subs needed for next day? Well, it looks like it's slated to end roughly around midnight, which means we're probably going to need at least, at the very least, 12 subs to make it.
She sounds almost feral.
But also, you know, there could be more follows as time progresses. So at the most, 12 subs. I don't know at the least. Probably 10. 10 subs. 5 subs and a shit ton of follows. We'll find out.
Impatient. Or maybe eager. You carefully make your way
Hi,
down
Como.
the stairs.
Yeah, it's awesome. If you guys miss some routes, don't worry. I'm genuinely going to have all of the routes uploaded on my VOD channel. We're currently at day 16 of highlights being finished and uploaded. I just have to post everything. So everything is going to come out very slowly. If you haven't been seeing notifications on the VOD channel, I just haven't sat down and fucking queued up the videos to be put out. I'm gonna be doing that tonight, so hopefully over the next couple days there's gonna be a shit ton of videos coming out. Red Dead Redemption playthrough is also gonna be making it on the channel. Everything that we play here besides Suika Breakfast and in Subathon, like special things, you know, all of that it's going to be uploaded on the VOD channel. So everything that is a Subathon event usually is uploaded. I get maybe 2 videos out of an 8 to 10 hour stream, depending on how many games we play. For example, there's going to be Super Princess Peach, Super Princess Showtime VODs also are going to be up. The Red Dead Redemption VODs are going to be up. The VODs for this are going to be up, and I will specifically ping with a playlist when they are up because I know this is very important. I might even skip ahead a couple days just to get these VODs out for the people that have missed them because I know how many of you have been like, where's the Slay the Princess VODs? And I totally get it. I totally fucking get it. It's a cool game. I know you guys don't want to be on... I know you guys don't want to miss nothing. So, they will be out soon. Biggie promise. If you have not followed the VOD channel yet on YouTube, and you are interested in seeing our VODs, let me drop a link for that. Oh, actually, you know what? You could just do exclamation point VODs. I have worms in my head. You could just do VODs. There you go. Feel free to sub to this. We're almost to 100 subs on that, actually, which is crazy to fucking think about. I think we're at like 70 something, but just the fact that like you guys have all, you know, supported me so much with the VODs channel and stuff and seeing it grow is really cool. So thank you, everybody. Genuinely. Thank you. Biggie appreciated. Let me see actually how many hold on. We have 74 subs. That's exciting. I still have to upload some more shit. There's so much content coming out. This is crazy, guys.
The last step gives way to the
Oh, wow.
damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The
Wow.
walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
This is really cool. I really like the oubliette at the top. I think it's a really nice, well, it's the beast, right? We viewed her like a feral animal, so naturally she's going to act and, you know, she's pretty much going to be a feral animal. We are very close to 650, which means we're coming up on Dark Souls 3, but anytime I die, eat an edible, and the dreaded Boner Town. So, fantastic.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
She is just a princess.
She's certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
Mm-hmm.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
All of this is a bluff. She's gonna attack us. We need to move. Okay.
You lunge aside, picking a direction on instinct.
Holy
As you
shit.
land, you're buffeted by a gust of air disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Holy shit.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
That's a
You
princess.
whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? What if we left together? If you could get out of here on your own, wouldn't you have already left? Sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe it's true. I don't think we're gonna do this.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. Keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Play dead. I'm gonna wait for her to strike and then hit her back.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten her grip on the blade
Holy
and shout.
fuck.
It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in
Yeah,
pain
like, didn't she
as
just see you
crashes into
alive?
You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her.
We wounded her.
And she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor. She wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the
Holy
jungle floor.
shit.
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Well, we're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Wow. The den. Oh my god. Wow. Fucking wow.
Path in the yeah, we are, and this time we're not gonna run until we die.
Stubby, my
We're taking
boy,
the
you're
head on
back.
and we're winning. You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now
Damn
I have to
straight,
do the hard
Stubby.
work of dragging us out.
And how do you intend to do that?
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she
Okay.
sneaks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go. Oh.
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Fucking Stubby. Okay, what's the plan? The path was different. What do you know that
I
you're...
told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage.
I love Stubby, man. W Stubby.
I've told you too much. Like that.
Stubby
line
more
you
like
said just a
Dubby.
moment ago, you've
Stubborn
already
more like
lied
Dubbern because
twice.
he's taking
Not
jobs.
much else in the way of motivation. Yeah, she was still there last time. I'm not so sure she can free herself without our help. Maybe not quickly, but it's inevitable. That cabin won't last forever.
What's the path? What's the plan? The path is different than it was before.
Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world.
Well,
in
we
ruin.
kind of fucked a
So,
lot of
is it
worlds,
fine?
narrator. I'm sorry to tell you that, man.
Assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much. Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence. But especially for you.
We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off.
Okay, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her.
But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
No matter what happens, it seems like all of our answers are at the cabin. Let's fucking go.
You make your way down
Holy
to the cabin.
shit, it's
Your
fucking
fated
Jumanji.
confrontation awaits.
We've already been over the plan.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing. The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump. A pristine blade embedded in its exposed ring. The blade is your implement.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster with...
Great. That mirror's back. What are you talking about? He isn't tricky.
That mirror...
Okay.
I don't know what you're planning, but you're making my job...
The steel claw makes us sloppy, too confident. You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination.
Shut up,
It went
narrator.
away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean. You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling
Oh my god!
pitch black. If there were once stairs leading into the basement,
We didn't take the
there
knife.
is nothing left.
We
to
didn't take the
attest to
knife.
Their existence now. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along the
Oh,
bottom.
so we dumb? Yeah.
Then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound. You say nothing.
maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole.
Holy shit.
There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. Doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is. It would be better with a blade, but we'll make do. You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness.
Animals don't
Pounds on your
talk.
chest,
We gotta get on
ears
her
pricked,
level.
Eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. And what? You're gonna turn around the second she runs for us? You'll get us killed, you pathetic fool! There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. Stop it! Fight her! The conflict in your heart, though usually of little consequence, slows you down just enough. You don't make it into the tunnel before you feel her hot breath at your back, rushing up your spine and closing in on your neck as her teeth press into your skin. Death again.
What?
She's gone. And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like that. Screw the mirror. We. Okay, maybe there'll be a good fight there.
We don't see anything. Oh, I'm unraveled. Okay. What the fuck?
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I'm
Oh,
curious to
it's
see
the
what it means.
beast. Okay. Thoughts on this vessel?
This one is consumed by instinct. A predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a bold heart.
Okay, so before this, we're going back. Sorry, Pookie. We have shit to do. We have shit to do. We really do. Which one did I save at? This one, right? Yes. No. Load. Load. We're gonna take the blade.
You take.
Enter the basement. Yo, good night, Alex. Thanks, man.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what
Okay.
I can smell
she sounds.
Pop one more
almost
bone, you got it.
feral.
Oh, shit.
Impatient. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess. She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is.
Okay.
It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so
There were so many
much
options.
more than you. And a little splint.
A shiver rushes up your. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move.
Move. Okay.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone,
Holy
vanishing once
fuck.
more into the shadows.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape.
I was sent. Stop hiding and show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole.
Oh,
And
okay.
I will get what I want.
Oh, okay.
You have no exit.
Great.
You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a prince. She is clearly not. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Survive. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Survive.
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Okay, this is new. But why? Why do you want to kill me?
Why does anything kill anything else?
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that
The narrator is actually incredibly helpful with this. Okay, fine. What do you want to eat me?
Don't question who I am or what I want.
Yeah, no vor, guys. Come on.
Simply do. To act is always better than to react. To do is always better than to watch.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you do well to listen to her. Less standing around asking questions, more doing exactly as I say. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Stay alive. Run for the stairs. Wait for her to strike. Hit her back. Play dead. Stand still. What the fuck do we want to do with this, gamers? We've already done the wait for her to strike and it doesn't fucking work for us. It doesn't end well. Stay alive, run for the stairs, or stand still. Or play dead. That is the worst. If we run to the stairs, she might kill us. I mean, she's gonna kill us. We're gonna have to die, right? Like, let's run for the stairs. I'm gonna run for the stairs because it's what they're guiding us to do, and then we'll come back and we'll play dead. Oh god, everybody has different options. Oh shit. Okay. No, we've been doing the stay alive. Stay alive.
Or maybe she's a little faster.
Okay,
You
we're...
avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side.
Thank you for the lurk, Emperor. Good to see you.
It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
You're bleeding now.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet, and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips. A costly mistake. We can't make it again.
Okay.
We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
We don't have to kill each other. What if I wanted...
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise.
I think
with
we
what
also
I
gotta
am.
play
At
dead.
least she's upfront about her intentions. She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache. We're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
Play dead?
We're playing dead. It's unexpected. It could work. As the princess lunges from the shadow,
Now that we're bleeding, it makes sense to play dead.
She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then... silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart. That actually worked, didn't it? Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead? She sniffs at you, shifting her weight uncomfortably as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
Have you seen my great big eyes? Because they see
Oh,
you,
awesome.
fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Move, now! But it's too late for you to move. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole. I guess that's it then.
I got
isn't it?
bored.
Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand.
Fucking
in such
pour
tiny space.
out. No.
The humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time. The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight.
It's so cute.
Burning grows
Like,
stronger.
damn, bitch, you live
You
like
feel layers
this?
of you being
Cute
peeled away.
intestines.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my
It's so
throat.
coquette. Girly,
And
you
I
should just
draped
add
what
some
was
ribbons
left
to
of
the
you on my
inside.
back,
Looks
and
so
I threw
good.
myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the
Hi,
whine
Lulu,
of
how you
straining
doing?
metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant
Okay.
creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now.
Hey, Jamie, shh,
We can
shut
live
up.
Together.
No spoilers. Come on, man.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something.
I'm just pause for a second, mods. If you see like messages like that, please delete them for me. I know you mean well. It's just do not spoil shit for me, guys. I know everybody's just excited about the game, but this is like my first time going through it. Like, imagine you're getting so excited to experience this, and then people just fucking spoil it for you, trying to like sideswipe you with it. That's not very fair or kind, is it? Like, if you are excited or passionate about something, make sure to not tarnish it for somebody else, because that's not you that's not you pushing the magic out to other people. You're not letting people engage with it in the same way that you might have. In fact, it's actually quite selfish. And I know everybody is very like, very open-minded about it, and they just want to help and they just want to say things. But it is, it hinders the experience. And that in itself is why streamers get so frustrated about spoilers. Because we deserve to be able to provide you guys real reactions to our content without the viewers trying to guide us through it, right? Like, I'm so happy you guys are here, but I want to figure this out. This is my little fucked up mind puzzle, and I want to fucking see what's going on. But thank you so much for being here regardless. I do mean that. Okay.
You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive. Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
To kill ourselves? Okay. can you talk to the cabin? You could have asked me before swallowing me alive. Spit me out or I'll kill myself and nobody gets to leave. So real, bestie. So true. I don't want to do threats. I feel like this fucking version of her does not respond well to threats. It just doesn't. Personally, I would do her nails. Well, I can't really do her nails from the inside of her fucking stomach lining. Spit me out or I'll kill myself. See, like, I want to do it, but I just feel like it's so counterproductive. I genuinely think it's counterproductive. I'm trying to think of what to do here, you know? Like, just in fucking general. Spit me out. Fuck, dude. Fuck it. Let's cut her open from the inside out.
I'm so very, very patient. If it takes lives and lives and lives to swallow my way to freedom, then that is what I'll do.
Okay.
I understand it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to
Oh, I was too late. It's too late.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this.
We are drowning in death.
Okay. So, we're disintegrating. We need to fucking do something.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
The pulling returns to banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy
Holy
body is hit
fuck.
with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
Dig with the steel claw.
You slice again, deeper, rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade.
Okay.
Until at last, it finds her beating heart.
No!
Will can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur, your eyes clouding over, as what little air remains in this rancid stew of flesh.
Oh my
and
god,
sloppy
we
organs
could have fucking
is
murdered
finally
her.
too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, this is new. Wait, there's two. There's fucking two. There's Den and then there's the Wild.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end.
Whoa.
Something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad.
This is
very,
fucking
very
really
bad. It
whack.
wasn't even
These
supposed to
routes
be
today have been really
You're a
weird.
three, well,
Like, we went on kind of like the Hellbent Warpath routes yesterday. These have all just been like fucked and surrealist.
Oh, isn't that fun? He's upset. Of course I'm upset. The world is at stake here, as I'm sure you already know.
Oh, the contrarian.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have...
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
Yeah, with my balls.
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be
Can't
held
grab my balls,
from
guys,
the
I don't
corner
have them.
of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Oh, really?
Oh, I like that. I don't feel so small anymore when you put it like that.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart, and we can be so much more still. Vast, unfathomable.
If you really want to know what happened, we tried playing dead, and she ate us. She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything.
Oh, we have to go back to
and
the
we
den
aren't
route
stuck
too. This is really
together.
interesting, but I also want to go back to Den.
This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Sure, being one with the princess is pretty great, but what can we even do right now?
She digested us last time, Rim, which means that we are a part of her now. Like,
existence when we faked our own death.
this thing watching us, what is it?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because
So
it's
now
in
that
your
we've
best
been
interests.
absorbed
It's
by
in
her, we
everyone's
can now
best
understand
interests.
her, I
You
guess.
won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only
We
one
are.
who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Got enough of this guy. How do we stop him? Not like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this. I don't know if we're tangible, to be quite candid. Yeah, a lot of people are pulling Stanley Parable connections. I actually think I like this more than Stanley Parable. But also, I saw a deluxe version came out a while back, and I never played it. Oh, why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this. Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me?
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the
Oh,
pain.
okay.
Not
Fear and
after being
hunger.
something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat.
Hunger mention.
Distant terror that
Sorry I
keeps
haven't
getting
finished
louder
that
the
yet,
more we pay
gamers. That
attention.
game unnerves the shit out of me, and I'm never in the right fucking mindset to play it.
Please, stop. If you let it in...
It's a really good game, but every time I play it, I get fucking exhausted.
Don't look at it.
Oh,
Maybe a little peek wouldn't hurt. I'm curious. Never mind. If he wants to look,
gaze at the terror in your heart or bury it now before it's too late. What do you guys think? Gaze into the terror of my heart or bury it? I think it's time to gaze.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care.
This is
at
like the
all.
cycling of an abusive relationship.
As you remember the terror and
My
pain
God.
you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else.
I'm gonna say something that fucking ruins the Contrarian. The Contrarian has the same energy as Wilbur Soot did back when he was making Minecraft content. And I hate that. And I can't unhear it. And now you guys have to never be able to unhear it too.
Remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. And you can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be. Finally, something is happening. I honestly didn't know what to make of all this. Bit too metaphysical for me. It's hard to have a goof when you're stuck being metaphysical.
See what I mean, gamers?
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
This is basically confirming that they were one being. Yes. Yes, it is.
Some division, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with
Wow.
an unbroken rhythm.
Fucking
Full of a sense of
wow.
purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
Holy shit, gamers.
I don't think we should kill her. It would annoy him if we didn't, right? I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live.
This is a fucking beautiful experience. I cannot believe how good this game is. I cannot believe how beautiful this game is. I cannot believe that I didn't play this sooner. I'm almost like disgusted that I hadn't played it sooner. Let me save right here. I want to save right here. This is beautiful. Like genuinely. Look at that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. This is fucking insane. This is wild. Hi, Tula. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
We never really wanted to kill you. Not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. What's up, Elle? Cut her free.
Devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... You'll just have to wait and find out when it happens. Ignore him. His words only confuse us. Just do it. You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever.
This
Cut
is
the princess
beautiful.
down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here. Ha! That's right. Seethe us. I thrive on your frustration.
This is wow.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
Yeah, this is gonna be the one that we go with. We're not done with the Beast Pass. So I'm going to save. We did this one already, so yes. We're gonna save right there. We're gonna go back here.
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore.
Do we have to do this?
You have to.
Slay the princess.
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I know.
I'm sorry.
This one's called The Wild. This is from the Beast Path. Oh, my poor babe. Okay, so it's the same outcome either way. It's the same outcome either way. So that means we're gonna go back again. I honestly hope they don't. Because I think, and this is no disrespect to Matt Pat or his team or anything like that, but whenever they do these games, they immediately get like a bunch of these fucking really, really degenerative fans that fucking turned it into like a big fuckery. And I don't mean to say that I don't want these game devs to have success, because I do. However, a large part of the MatPat audience is adjacent to the FNAF fans. And no disrespect to FNAF fans, but some of you are the most insufferable fucking people I've ever met. In the terms of how you look at things and how you enjoy things, the Has-Been Hotel fans and the FNAF fans are kind of one and the same in the terms that they really like mascot horror. So they constantly try to like propel and propagate the idea and the formula of mascot horror into things that are not mascot horror. So I loathe the day when Matt Pat Game Theory fucking team gets their hands on shit like Fear and Hunger and this. Because this is the complete opposite of mascot horror. It's unafraid of being genuinely raw. It's unafraid of being genuinely horrific. And I genuinely think that those types of mascot horror, a lot of it is horror for babies. And I don't think that everyone who enjoys mascot horror is necessarily a baby who enjoys baby things. But a lot of the people there just, I find that a lot of the people amongst Matt Pat's audience are children. And I fucking think when kids get their hands on media that they're not adult enough to fucking comprehend, understand, or treat with respect, we get fucking shit like killing stalking. We get shit like, we get fucking things. We get fan bases that are just disgusting. That's just what happens. Those are two of the worst fan bases with those types of people. Yeah, and then content farms happen. I do not say this out of like a disdain for the success of game devs, because if anything, I absolutely think this game deserves success. It deserves success and respect. And I don't think if Matt Pat makes a theory on this, it's going to be handled with the respect and the, it's not going to be handled with the respect it gets. Fucking look at Welcome Home. That's all I'm gonna have to fucking say about that. That fucking creator got doxxed and attacked because people were making it more about themselves. Fan bases love to do this, where they get big enough, they try to make things about themselves. They try to insert themselves into a narrative. Being overly loud and overly assertive into somebody else's art. And I think that's just fucking disgusting. I think when you can't just appreciate something in its own way without having to push your own narrative in, I think you're a fucking like disgusting degen that doesn't know how to actually appreciate art. Because you can enjoy something without trying to push your own wants and needs for it over what the creators wanted for it. It's like, it's just so gross. It makes me go, ew, icky. And that's why I don't like game theory. And that's why I don't like it when Matt Pat popularizes indie shit. I saw him play Shipwreck 64. I know for a fact when people get into when Shipwreck 64 gets bigger and more prominent, it's going to be just as annoying as any other mascot horror. But the thing with Shipwreck 64 is that it's supposed to be an irony of mascot horror. It's not actually supposed to be mascot horror. So like he just creates more problems in the gaming spaces that he realizes. And I don't say that to be critical of him or his love of video game analysis, but his reach is fucked. It's fucked. And it's not good for these people. It's not good for these dev teams. And then you have things like Poppy Playtime, where you cover Poppy Playtime, and now it appears if you want to be successful, you have to pander to the streamers. You have to pander to what your audience wants. And that is the destruction. That is the destruction of art. That is the destruction of creativity. Pandering to a mob. Anyways, that was beautiful. And this fucking game is wonderful, and thank you so much for spending it with me. If you're new, hi, my name is Daisy. I'm a variety streamer. I do a charcuterie board of cancers content. It's great to have you. Welcome to my subathon. If you're new and you'd like to add time to the clock to help us for free, feel free to hit the follow button. It adds 5 minutes. Tier 1s are 10, and primes are also 10 minutes. Thanks so much, gamers. We are very close to our Has Been Hotel Flame Sesh. Where I go episode by episode and we watch Has Been Hotel and we break it down as to why it is a bad piece of media and why Vibsy Pop is a huge fucking yaoi fetishist fajoshi fuck who fucking hates lesbians and trans women. And we will go into this vehemently upon this review, and I'm very excited about it. Media analysis is genuinely one of my big fucking passions. So if you'd like to help us with this goal, please consider following and subscribing. Thank you so much for giving us time. We're 9 away. I'm practically being edged at this point. Thanks so much for being here, and I hope everybody has a great fucking time. Okay. So let's go back here. Okay.
You carefully make your way. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see, remember, she's just a prince. You're not.
We're going to go back and see what happens when I stab her. I'm gonna get eaten.
I can hear your. I'm so.
Shift.
Move.
You lunge to the side. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot baby. Before you can blink, she's gone.
You're faster than you were before.
So she's cut.
This is a stall game.
If you.
She knows that her.
And you.
She's coiling for another strike. We're on the back foot. The back foot. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Survive.
You spring to a new patch of thunder, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
I was sent. Okay. We could also run for the stairs this time.
Yes. Now's up. And then what? We don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that you turn to sprint for the stairs. You feel the air shift. The institute is too quick to outrun. I guess that's it then. Unfortunately for you.
Okay, we're back on our stomach.
The liquid.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me.
We're back on our stomach.
Belong down there.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move. Her thundering footfalls twisting.
But you don't believe.
She stops. Her chains.
But he.
Yep, she's loose. She's trying to get out. She's trying to break down the door. Okay, so what we're gonna do is now we're going to dig in.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
I can feel you tearing through me, but
I think we're gonna go with that one, though. Unless this is even cooler.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning.
This is so fucking interesting. This route, I think, is the coolest fucking route that I've been in yet. Which is insane to say, genuinely. The amount of option and choice in this one is it supersedes anything else.
The cage is still locked.
You slice again, deeper.
I imagine if we kill her,
blade, until at last it finds her pulling his hands to bang as the prince.
You can't hold.
slay the princess.
So your body is dissolving, eroding into unrecognizable shapes. Your will drives it forward.
Okay.
You have a target, and you will strike it.
We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite.
Everything is drawn traditionally? Holy fuck.
It's something better. It's fulfilling a noble destiny. Your lone functioning arm lashes out, stabbing up towards the princess's heart.
So you found a way to kill me. Then we'll die together. And I will see you again soon.
This is probably going to put us on den route, surely.
With those prophetic words, you do not draw another breath. Your body tangled and melting in the cooling folds of the princess's flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die. But at least you've saved the world. I hope.
Oh, we're back in the wild.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning.
Okay, so we're back in the
we
wild.
have no end. But something cold.
So this time, I
natural
think
sits watching us
I'm
from
going-
just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our.
I'm going to just go with her, I think.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. That's not the princess.
This really is reminiscent. Oh, absolutely. It is very reminiscent of abuse, the abuse cycle of being together, and the overwhelming idea that being together is better than being alone, and the idea that, you know, you can't actually do things without the other person, and the world doesn't matter without the other person. Like, this is a love story, and my ultimate theory of this, while there is an overarching plot of godhood, I genuinely think this is about I genuinely believe that this has to be about abuse. It's an abusive love story.
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at...
We're in a cycle of violence with her.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that
Hear
which
me
can
out.
only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
He sees things. He's looking into visions. What if this story is about a man who turned his lover into something foreboding? And it is... there is the tangible plot, but I'm not talking about the tangible plot. I feel like this man has fucking, like, destroyed a woman. And he is feeling the regret. And the mirrors are him looking at the reflections of what could have been, what have been, and what will never be. And notice that at the end of these routes, at the end of everything, right, we see ourselves. And we are the narrator, in a way, right? We are shaped from his image, but I genuinely believe a lot of this is just the fantasy of a man trying to deal with the mistakes and the regret that he has made with this woman. And I think from a psychoanalytical standpoint, I think that's part of the plot. And then obviously there's the tangible plot of godhood, of course. But I genuinely think there's something absolutely lying underneath it all. And I genuinely think that this could be a symbol of abuse, a psychological perspective looking into abuse and how abuse is digested, no pun intended, after the fact that it happens and while it's happening. And when you are abused, chat, for those who have never experienced it before, and good on you, by the way, for not ever finding yourself in that situation, you start to violently dissociate. You begin to not sort of understand the consistency of your lover, of your parent, oh, whatever, you know? And they begin to sort of melt away from the cognizance of consistency. Every day you don't know what to expect. Every day there is something deeply, deeply far away and close at the same time. You believe you deserve what is happening, but you also feel as if you have no means of escape. So it's just this matter of like finding a way to survive, finding a way to exist, and within the context of this game, it appears that both people have gone through every scenario that they can be. And I think that is symbolic of being stuck in this toxic relationship, feeling as if you cannot live without the other. Which is why I don't think the ending that we got where we saved her is necessarily right. But it's also not right to destroy her, because she is not inherently evil. She is changing, and we are changing. It's so fucking interesting. We also have an ad in a couple seconds, so to anyone new, sorry about that. Enjoy your ad. Tell me what ad you get. This is genuinely so beautiful. Like, this game is fucking breathtaking, gamers. I don't even know how we can stop fucking playing at this point. I don't think I created lore. I'm just kind of reflecting on my own experiences. I don't really think my experiences are necessarily lore. It's abuse, and people go through it. One second, gamers.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one. But you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Oh, I like that. I don't feel so small.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart. And we can be so much more still.
I also think it's very interesting too, like circling back to what we were talking about earlier with the litmus test. Like the litmus test of how and what type of group plays this game. I feel like a lot of men demonize the princess. And it's easy to demonize the princess. It is. Like, you see fucking text like that, and you're like, oh, fuck, she's codependent. She's fusing us together. But we also have the options to do that. We also choose to do that in certain routes. Which means, in a way, we are no better than her. Because we aren't one, but we are definitely... I notice people make her suffering a Slay Girl Boss moment. Oh, absolutely. It's very interesting.
You're not mad at us for stabbing you in the heart, are you?
Just the fact her whole existence shifts based on how the player perceives her is so powerful. Exactly.
No. Are you mad at me for swallowing you whole?
Nah, not really. It all seems so petty right now. She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced.
This is a little
of
different because
anything.
we have the opportunist with
We
us, not the
aren't stuck
contrarian.
Together, we're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
This thing watching us, what is he?
I'm not watching you. That's not enough.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this
Yeah, the
together.
death cycle you caused was not our best interest.
She's the
Yeah,
only one who
absolutely.
poses a threat
In
to
a
the
way,
world.
like the
She's
narrator
trying to
is
make you go
chronically
along with
defensive,
it.
and I understand
Don't
from the
have to
point of the
enable
plot.
her,
Like,
especially
right? We're not talking about
to
this
stop
game
her.
analytically from the point of the plot. We're talking about the symbolism. And I feel like the narrator here is blocking. He is trying to block us from having like any other consciousness from what he wants us to feel, which is defensiveness, right? He is approaching this with defensiveness, rigidity. It is a matter of you must take care of this evil person. He's trying to convince us so fervently that she is going to do the worst possible thing in the worst possible way if you do not. And I think in a way this is his own drama sort of speaking out. Okay. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this.
You can't just passively exist forever. Not with her. That isn't how it works. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done
She
to
didn't
you
even know why
and
she...
how much.
We created her. We made her like that.
We can't go back to that.
We
We
won't
can't
go back to
the
that,
fear
Pookie.
and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat.
I still can't make sense of why this all started in the first place. People know each other.
Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder.
And
the
then
more
they
we
know
pay
each other too
attention.
well or too little.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it.
I
Okay.
think we should hear out whatever it is that's trying to be heard. I like to take all options into account before making any big decision.
Bury it now before it's too late.
You can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your...
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us.
I think it's
We
not...
just have to find it.
What even are we? Well, from the context of games, we're God. Turn inward and find your freedom.
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere. We just need to test the boundaries. We just need to find the right place to be at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things
Cycle.
never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us? You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing,
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
There is a place you need to be, you just need to find it. They're roots. It's all roots.
Search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end.
This is beautiful.
Task, whatever it is you think you're doing,
This is fucking beautiful.
impossible. All he has are words, and words aren't real.
Whole, yeah, you'll never be whole again. It just gives it away. Yep,
That's
exactly.
right. I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I trust you. I trust you, girly.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you. If I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
You do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness, flattening
Don't
against it.
move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now. I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
Shatter the cage.
No, stop!
But his pleas disappear at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
It's color.
We need to be there. We won't be safe until we are. We won't be whole.
And then it's gone.
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
Wow. But you never get the chance to answer her.
She's gone.
Which one do we go
Where did she
with?
go?
Do we go with the wild or this one?
Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Which one do we go with, chat? Do we go with this version or the one that we're doing right now? It's going to be okay, trust me. Keep going on this one? Okay.
So bad. Like,
Okay.
looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
No, I agree with you guys. Like, seeing that was the craziest fucking thing we've seen yet. I agree. I just thought, like, I didn't know if other people were still like attached to the other person. You know what I mean? Okay.
That thing reeks of death.
I know we said Animal Crossing at 9, but we can't stop. We have to keep
They
going.
think it's bad. I'm with them.
See you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
If you... I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Finally. We're going places.
You've withered, unraveled. Ooh. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless
Wow.
walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Hold on. We can get both of them.
We'll find out there.
We definitely can get both of them. Hold on. If I do this, right? if I save right here, and then I go back to this one, we can get both. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart. Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. There's trees and stars and people. I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is
It's
an
the idea that dwells in the absence of something. Okay.
But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist. One.
We need to bring her one more
Whatever I bring
vessel.
next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Okay, gamers. This is fucking real right now. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer? If this is the last time... No, we've already had that. I'm ready to go back. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save right freaking here. And then we're gonna load into this one and we'll see what she has to say about this bitch over here. Okay?
She's gone. And there's that. But it feels, yeah, that thing.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is nice.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
You're not.
Okay, I've unraveled. Now let's go see the other version of the fucking wild. This one. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the
What's up,
endless
Doc
realms
Shaw?
of the
Hello,
world.
Bomb
motherfucker.
has been defused.
I'm curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Wow. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart. Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
Well... Okay. Ready to go back.
The next time I see
There's nothing
you,
else to say.
each of us will finally know what we are.
No, and that's the tragedy of
I
it.
will be here, waiting for
They
you.
need to be they need and yearn to be together, but they can't. Okay. We're gonna keep it right there.
You're on a path.
We're gonna load back in. And before we start this one, we're gonna go back here. There's still the den to do of this. We did not finish the den yet. The den was the other route that this beast route can go. Which is fucking insane to think about.
no steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of it?
I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Gamers, we are now officially 46 out of 97 achievements earned. We are at 47% of the way through this fucking game. I hope everyone knows that.
Below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell.
She sat
Okay.
impatient. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that
I'm
surround
sorry,
you
just
on all
something
sides,
about this
seemingly the
whole
only living
fucking
things that
route
occupy
just
this
gives me chills.
strange underground
This one gives me
ruins.
chills almost way more than the other
The
ones.
jungle is pressing in on us.
There's
hiding
something
from
about
view.
this route that feels way more finite than the other ones.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush. Remember, your doesn't matter what
Okay.
I can hear your.
a shiver. Yes.
Okay. We don't have to kill each other, you know that, right? About to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous. The princess lunges. She is too quick to outrun. I guess that's it. Unfortunately for you, you are in a dark.
Okay, we're back in the...
The liquid
When I killed you, but you.
stop. A change.
But even.
Gravity pull.
And then I.
Okay, we're back in the guts. Wait for death. Wait, is wait for death gonna work?
Your will, your vision finally.
No, it didn't work. Hold on. I fucked up, gamers. We need to not be eaten. We need to not be eaten. That's...
We have no
Being
beginning.
eaten is what
We have
happens.
no end.
Let me load back up here. Okay. I have to fucking piss again. I'm sorry. I'll add the time back. I'll be right back. But we're gonna do this den part, and then we're gonna try to finish this route. There's so much to get through, my friends. We've been streaming this fucking game for almost 5 hours now. Holy shit. Okay. Be right back. could be root beer.
No steel claw.
I guess the door to the yeah. You carefully make your way down.
Oh
the
god,
stairs.
sorry.
The last step gives
So
way
I'm
to
trying to get us to the
floor of
den
solid
chapter
pit.
again.
The
Because
walls
we're
are
bouncing.
obscured by an
We're
impenetrable
bouncing
darkness,
up
giving
and
the
down
illusion
and
that
left
the
and
room
right. Thank you,
thunder is
Tavo, for letting
pressing
me
in
know.
on us, hiding her from. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess. She's certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
A shiver rushes
Yes,
up your
I
spine
know.
and
You're
pulls
going
you
to
up.
eat me.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. Move.
You lunge to the side, picking the direction on instinct. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor. Before
Okay.
you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once.
You're faster than you were before.
You whirl around to find, so she's cut off our escape. Oh, for the love of...
So. And you.
She's coiling for another... We're on the back foot. It doesn't matter. There's a shift in the humid air. She's too quick to outrun. Unfortunately for you, no.
Ah,
You're
fuck,
in the
dude.
dark.
How do I
Close,
get back to the
less
fucking
thick
den?
liquid.
When I killed you, but you.
Stop her chain.
But even.
Gravity.
And then I learned.
Does that work? Do you really need
Okay.
to-
I'm trying to get back to this den thing. Claw and bite? Oh, good night, Jammy. Take care.
Oh,
The click of what you presume to be a door ripples through.
that wasn't so hard.
You feel her take another massive... And then it's gone quiet, hasn't it?
Oh,
I guess
okay.
I don't need you to be a part of me. How lucky for you. This place is cold.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
She's gone. And there's that...
We're gonna reset, obviously, but just for the achievement hunting sake, you know. Let's see what this bitch has to say.
But it feels so bad.
See you on the other side. It's gonna be okay. Approach the mirror. We're gonna look like a fucking rotting cum monster. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Very cool. Chromauler pilled. Yeah. Okay. Proceed to the cabin. Let's see what the beastie has to say.
There's a world beyond the endless wall. Do you know it?
Do you have thoughts of this
This
vessel?
one is consumed by instinct.
Oh, we have
She
given
wishes
this.
me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
I'm not mourning this one. I'm sorry. Okay. So we have absolutely gotten this one, I think. But by the means of our actions thus far, we are now 48% of the game done. So let's fucking go back. We're gonna go back. Oh, whoops, I almost overwrote my save, and that would have been fucked, and we would have been fucked. Yeah, I would like to do this. I'm gonna take the
You
blade.
take the blade.
Let's enter the basement.
The edge.
I can.
She sounds.
I know the one way to
Carefully
get
make
to
your
the
way down
den.
stair, the last
I don't
step
know
of
if
way
there's
to the
multiple
earth
ways to get
floor.
to the
Jungle
den.
is pressing in
But the last
You
time we
see only a
did,
flash of the princess before
I
she
stabbed
screams.
her.
Remember, she doesn't matter. Her shine.
Okay.
the
What's
shine
up,
that
Retro?
she
How you
has.
let's move.
You lunge to the side. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you
Yo!
could have been. Her chains
No need
rattling
to
across
screech
the
at me
floor.
like that, girlie. I'll take you to Olive Garden, but you gotta calm
She's
down
gone,
first.
vanished.
You're faster than you were
You
before.
whirl her so she's cut off our
Hi, Retro. How you doing?
What do we do?
What do you want? We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? What if we left together? Thank you for the alert.
And I will get what I.
Don't ask her what she wants. Is that all that she's
Stop hiding and show your true self.
Why does anything?
I didn't say I.
It sounds like what she wants. She's coiling for another. We're on the back foot. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Wait for her to strike and then hit her back.
This isn't going to work. If we keep dodging her for as the princess lunges from the
Okay,
shadows
here we go.
once more, you tighten her grip on the blade or lash out. It strikes, cutting deep. Your sense sprawling. And she wounded us.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
Okay.
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious.
Jesus,
more serious.
fuck. Somebody had a bad time at Anthrocon. Holy shit.
Find yourself quickly overwhelmed.
Girl, stop doing LSD at the furry conventions. You're just tweaking out.
You collapse to the floor. She wastes no time. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines. Spine.
This is gonna bring
princess,
us to the-
drenched in both her blood and yours. Idly.
No, that's it then.
Okay. We
Cornered
made it to the
animal
den.
it was. Do better next time.
Well, we're not dead. But you don't have time to protest her
We are
premature
dead.
observation of your death.
We are freaking dead. Okay, so here's the den. We're gonna save for the den because
You're on a path in the
because it took us a hot minute to get here. I think we're gonna have to save over. Oh god, which one do we save over? I don't fucking know. I guess this one. Okay, that's the one we're gonna go forward with. Sound good, everybody? But I did want to, do this one.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger? When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
No, so true.
Right, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well.
Yeah, so basically,
Been here
just to
before.
explain,
Supposed
there
to
is
be one
another
and done.
ending besides the wild. This is it. It's called the den, where she is literally in a lion's den. Like, she is just like, we are not consumed. We do not become one, and therefore she becomes a bigger predator.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out. And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadow. Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're
This
not just
is
gonna
really
let the
fucking
fact that he
awesome.
knows things about this whole Lupin situation.
This whole goddamn game is so good, dude. If you have not played this, or maybe you're not a video game person, I'll have VODs out eventually. Here's my VODs channel. The VODs will be out hopefully in the next week or so, but maybe even sooner. I might just, go in and fucking make highlights of this and upload it as soon as I can. This is fucking crazy. But basically, we have been playing this for the past 3 days. It has been insane. It's been absolutely fucking just a whole trip. It's been such a fucking trip, dude. This is called Slay the Princess. It's basically, you're on a path in the woods and you are told that you have to kill a princess. And that's the entire fucking thing. That's the entire vibe. That's the entire antithesis of this game. Sorry. Lisp. Lisp is lisping. And I am just like fucking gasted at this, dude. It is so fucking good. It is so fucking good, dude. I am just floored. In all honesty, at this fucking game. It's beautiful.
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her.
Okay. We've seen all these dialogues before. We're just gonna keep going here.
You make your way down to the cabin. So, we've already been over the plan. I'm not sure.
We accidentally got fucked up and we slipped the last time and didn't have a knife.
It's a better plan than you had.
I don't like this.
Okay, proceed to the cabin.
The interior is dark and overgrown. The blade is your... Take it. Great. That mirror... What are you talking? Isn't if that mirror...
Take the blade.
Take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the... Good. One step closer to
ending this. And approach the
You
mirror.
step forward. You heard him. That mirror isn't it.
We're not gonna smash it. The last time we smashed it, we fucking stumbled
Reach
and...
forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading... See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness.
Okay.
If there were once stairs leading into the
Hydrate,
basement,
thank you.
there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay.
Okay.
The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I just love the little
As
consistencies
you crawl
too.
forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound. You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening
This
to
is
swallow you
fucking
whole.
tense.
There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is. She doesn't respond. I assume. You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a
Holy
determined
fucking
predator,
shit.
the princess erupts from the shadows. Swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment. See, I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now. Even more ferocity.
Holy fuck.
But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, there is also hesitation. Not much, but enough. The word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. The
Holy
pit.
shit.
All of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart.
Holy fuck.
Reaches a climax. And
He doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from untextured threads of a world unraveled. Am I free? They ask. Wow. Wow. But if you... Oh my god, it's time to leave. Memory
gone.
returns.
Where? There's that.
Let's see.
But it feels so bad. Like that thing we.
screw the mirror. We
It's not the end.
Okay. I'd like to be some.
Maybe there'll be a good fight.
Let's see what they have to say about this one. Because this is a new one. This is a new vessel. Or is it a new vessel? I think it is.
There's a world beyond the.
I don't think it is.
This one is
No,
consumed
it's not.
by she wishes. Do not mourn her,
Okay.
for she is part of something greater.
Well, that's great. We fucking did it. We fucking completed all the beasts, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm very frequently mistaken, so if I am, you know, let me know. But I don't think there's anything else for us to see on this route, which means that we will be 100% comfortable to go here. We're gonna hit the load button, and we're gonna load this up.
I'm sorry.
And this is the vessel we're gonna go with for our playthrough, because this is objectively the scariest and the most interesting.
If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, I will be here.
Okay. Everything goes dark. We die. It's awesome. Now this is our last one. So I have to figure out which route to choose, which is going to be kind of hard. From what I remember, we didn't finish Spectre route.
And in the basement of that
We haven't finished
is a princess.
the tower route. This game is nuts. And there's a million other fucking routes that we can get for the ones we've already seen. I'm trying to think here, what else? Hold on, let me fucking... We have not done the nightmare route yet. Would you guys like to do the nightmare route? That's the only one I think that we also haven't done, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Then we will... I forgot about the nightmare route. I'm not, like, cheating. I'm just looking at a map of all of the route, like, the number 2 routes, I guess. Like, the chapter 2 routes. And the nightmare is the only one we have not done yet.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Going to go to sleep. Good night. Have a good night. Thanks, Weenie. Hopefully see you tomorrow. We have 2 hours left. It's kind of scary, guys. Okay.
You make your way up. A warning. She will lie. We're not gonna go. Ignore him.
Proceed to the cabin. I think we've done, like, some of the more hidden or, like, crazy or, like, secret
The
routes.
interior of the cabin is
This is
almost
actually
entirely
so
bare.
fucking nuts.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
So, chat, we have officially finished 51% of the game. I would like everybody to just revel in that. We have done half of this fucking game. It's already half done. But the fact is, we've been playing this for 3 days. Sorry, 1 second. One sec. If I give you $5, can we save it? I don't fucking know. One second. Okay. One second, gamers. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I was texting Peebo. I was texting Peebo. Peebo texted me. I was texting Peebo. It's a give and take relationship. Okay. Take the blade, enter the basement. Trying to think, how are we gonna get Nightmare? I feel like I'm trying to think of the combinations of things that we have done. We haven't engaged with her and then fucking left. Let's maybe like talk to her and then leave. Just like fucking leave.
The door, her voice.
Hello?
Don't. Good. You're still listening to. You walk down the. She's beautiful. I am
Okay.
begging you.
Hello, it's so weird to see you
Can you get me
normal.
out of these chairs?
It's so fucking weird to see you normal. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, what's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I
Damn.
must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's... She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't.
Where's the leave option? Do I still have a fucking leave option? Oh god.
The princess, she doesn't know. She knows what she...
Are you looking for the truth, or are you
Okay.
I don't see what that has to do with it.
This is the only time this is ever... Okay, but...
Okay. Did I already fuck this up? I feel like I fucked this up already. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I have to be able to leave. Surely. Alright, I'm ready to go back. Okay. I'm gonna fucking save it right here. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it over this. Yup, I want to overwrite my save. We're gonna keep it right there, and then that's... Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna fucking mash through that. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement, her voice...
Hello?
Is... Don't let it...
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please,
Okay.
come down.
You walk down... She's... I am begging...
Hi. Okay.
Thank you. You turn back...
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Oh,
These
shit.
chains. She has to be bluffing, but... You rush up to the first floor. Okay.
Okay,
If
here
you're
we go.
sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save, after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm. Is it just me?
She's lost an arm. I'm walking her down there and letting her bleed out.
This is
Okay.
a dangerous plot. She doesn't have a weapon. You close the basement. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
can make this work. She has an awful wound, and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long
Okay,
before you start
here
to
we
drift
go.
off. Your
This is
eyelids
good.
heavy
This
with
is
fatigue.
epic. This is gaming. I think we're...
You're still there.
Oh, God.
You make things easier on yourself and let me out. It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to
Oh,
put you
awesome, girly. Thank you. Isn't she so quirked up? Isn't she so freaking quirked up?
know the kind of enemy.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't. Ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will... You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can, and you jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar. Its lock broke. Where is
Oh
she?
God.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Hi, girly.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as it isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
So helpless. I can take my time.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head.
Yeah,
in
no, that's
curiosity
great. That's
as
great,
you feel
girly.
your
Thanks.
boulder
Thanks
settling down
so
one by
much.
one.
This is so cool of you. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe
Mm-hmm.
I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around
I think we've actually seen this before.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your
But I
chest.
feel like we haven't actually done the full nightmare.
But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Okay, so we're in the nightmare again. Let me see.
You're on a path in the woods.
I did this
At the
part
end
the
of that
first run,
path
but not the full
is a
part.
cabin.
Gotcha. Yeah,
In the
it
basement
definitely
of that
looked...
cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be...
Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no.
Don't you start if he doesn't remember what happened. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question. Shit. I think you'll
Okay, we
find
have the
yourselves
paranoid.
Very hard.
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save right here, I think. This is a good place to save, just in case we fuck it. I love save scumming, it's my favorite activity. Okay, proceed to the cabin.
She will lie.
I don't think lying and cheating is
Oh,
a
sorry,
thing.
I keep
She was
accidentally-
very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side.
Oh,
in the
they're
corner of
looking
the
at
room.
us. It's little
Pristine
peepers.
blade
They're little
stands
peepers. They're
between you
princess
and the open,
peepers.
inviting
That's
basement
fucking
doorway.
trippy.
The blade is your Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
It's just an empty frame.
She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep. Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yes, we have. The
So
fuck?
focus. You walk. What are you talking?
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he want. You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
You want something? You want
Is it
a piece of
gonna be
me?
enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
Can we have a bomb?
Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
That is pretty true, paranoid. Go to the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Wow.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
The air seeping up from
The
below
paranoia.
reminds you
It's
of
paranoia.
fresh lightning and static,
We think
as
that
if you're
somebody's
descending
looking
into a
at us
place that isn't
constantly.
meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
That is true. How hard is it to throw a knife? We don't need a plan. I'm going to kill her. Mr. Narrator thinks I can do it. I don't know why you're being such pessimist right now. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious
Okay.
and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Going to talk to her?
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself
Wow.
between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse
This
me.
is eerie
I'm
as
being
fuck, gamers.
incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Cool. Go left, go right, go back the way you came. What do you guys think? Or do nothing. But like I don't know if that is I kinda wanna see her.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you
Oh,
are.
hi.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches,
She's so
your
pretty.
legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Wow. Wow. What a really goddamn cool design. It's a mask, right? It has to be a mask.
What are you doing?
Is this what the point of the mask is?
Working. Do you want this body to function? And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't.
Oh, don't be like that, baby girl. She does look very pretty. Like, this is awesome.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? I'm actually gonna save, I think, again. Right here. Yes.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me?
liver, nerves,
Did I just kill you instead?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
lungs, liver, nerves,
Run, slay the princess.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Interesting.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
Wow. Holy
If I
fuck.
want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop! Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep.
Go paranoid. Go, you got this, bro. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're back. Lungs, liver,
One moment, and then you're gone.
nerves,
Just
lungs,
like
liver,
that. Ah,
lungs,
and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
What happened after the last time you
I
killed me?
tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
You need me alive? Then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world, and I can't let you leave. And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Don't have to be enemies.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But
Damn.
it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Okay, fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
lungs, liver, nerves.
I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't let you leave. Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here. But I'm not sure what the bright side is for you.
Liver, nerves, heart,
But I'm positive you can find. Okay.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
You're a lunatic.
I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy
Holy
the minions
shit.
throughout,
Holy shit, chat.
sparing you another moment.
She withdraws. Okay.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, 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 lungs,
How about if I just kill him instead?
liver,
We don't have to be enemies.
nerves, heart,
Okay.
lungs, liver, nerves,
Run.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
I'm inclined to choose run.
heart,
Is there any more?
nerves,
Or was
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
We're stalling her out.
Liver, nerves,
We don't have to be enemies. We can work.
nerves, heart,
How about I just kill you instead? If you want to work together.
liver, nerves, heart.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then
We're gonna run. I just want to see if any of all this stalling amounts to something.
upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing.
That is
Instead,
true.
We can just leave this place together, hand in hand.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, 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 nerves, heart, lungs.
Is sent here to stop you from destroying the world. We want her to get.
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Run.
You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
You poor, poor thing. Wrong choice.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
You're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask
Oh,
and pulls
God.
it down.
Oh my god.
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way
Shit.
through your mind.
Shit.
Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million
Holy
stitches from a
fucking
million
shit.
microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
No, 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 no.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
No.
A lonely
Sorry,
soul
girly.
in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Oh my god.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Ooh.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Holy fucking shit.
Let
This poor fucking woman, dude.
No. No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. What? What? The moment of clarity?
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that?
The fuck is this?
What are we doing?
What the fuck?
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy.
The broken.
That's when I try to remember.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
I guess it feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way.
We have the
this works out
opportunist.
for us.
Wait, we have the
Think
broken and the
about it.
opportunist.
She's
How many
the one
times did
with
we
power
die?
here.
How many
Nobody
times
else
did we
can
die in
touch
that segment?
anything.
That's 2. We died twice.
No, we
There
were
are
supposed
3
to be
times.
trapped there forever. I think.
We're supposed to be unfeeling.
Oh my god, wait, is it
How many
everybody?
times do I have to tell you
Holy
to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
There's nothing for us to do.
Oh
We've
my
already
God.
tried everything.
We love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something
Everyone
so
is
cruel
here.
would
What
be
the
more
fucking
pure
shit?
than any other love.
Are you guys fucking seeing this shit? This is nuts. This is fucking
Why are there so
insane.
many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save here. Here. Yes. Hold on. Let me fucking... I gotta look at the Steam page real quick. Hold on. Because it gives me all these fucking, like, achievements. See what hides behind her mask. A monolith of fear. Oh my god. Okay. I think they're all
Of
wrong.
course we're wrong. She's the only thing that's right.
Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Getting back to his earlier question, how many times have you all been here?
Many times.
It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything.
So
If things
wait,
aren't fine for
where do the
everything,
fucking
they
voices
won't be
go when
fine
they're
for
not
you.
here?
There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this. And some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here during those times?
What does here even mean if you really think about it?
Shut up. You were here.
Every single time.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft.
Jesus fuck,
A
dude.
shame, really.
If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it. What if we don't go to the cabin?
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her.
Maybe you're shattered in your own way.
Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares? They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers. And they all just end in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us.
And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in.
So this is a
Only option
reality.
is to silence them.
This is a reality where we have died thousands upon hundreds of times. I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I
I
could
don't
slay
care
her.
how you feel. You have to slay her. You have.
We
to
have,
pull
like,
yourself
no
together.
autonomy.
You have to snap out of it.
You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either.
He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me.
Bro, Gaslight's like, Mom, what do you mean I don't care?
He's worse than her.
What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them?
We've tried that.
It doesn't work.
Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked.
So many paths, and they're all Circles.
So many paths and they're all circles.
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized.
And yet, you aren't. We break apart.
Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules?
Let's go.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay
Really
focused.
interesting.
You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as...
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be
They've been
heard?
too much. It's why they are the way they are.
Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to
I don't
will
think
do
they are
is drag you
delusions,
down
though.
to their or you could just give up. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin.
The cabin that isn't there.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the
only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
Just do something.
Proceed. Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be... That's a new one. Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin.
So there's the
A
blade.
dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor. A hint of its
This is
shining
fucking
edge
nuts.
teasing
This
through
whole
the
goddamn
sediment.
game is fucking nuts.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. It's the only way forward.
You have to take the blade. The only way forward. You tried everything else, don't you remember?
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep, deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something
Oh my
staring back
fucking
at you.
god.
It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish its job.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit
fucking
moves
shit.
closer.
You dragged this out for so much longer than you had to.
Closer
But it was always just a matter of time.
and closer
You are going to have to stop running eventually.
and closer.
Everything stops running eventually. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All it's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Oh shit.
Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael! Help me!
Wow.
Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your powers so long ago.
I'm sorry. Like I don't mean to be non-tenting. I'm just, this is insane. This is, I have never experienced a game like this in my fucking life.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago. But Was that something you, or is that just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Nothing.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Bye, bestie. Princess exhausted slumps.
Why is it so cold?
And there she goes. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. Time to leave. Memory returns.
Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much.
What a fucking final vessel, dude. Holy shit.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
It seems its secrets remain hidden, its mysteries remain unsolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone.
I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet.
The game was always going to end.
I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth.
I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Fucking contrarian.
Boys, it's been an honor.
And usually there's nothing here. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
What are you? Are you something like me? Hi, Kai. How you doing? Good to see you. You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay. Don't waste this. I was made to do the single task. Who made me? What am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid
Okay.
the world of death.
If you are not me, then what are
I'm
you?
an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and
Okay.
I'm what's left of him.
Right.
Not that I'm the
So he's
only
an
one who can
echo.
make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
And he's dead already. Are you a part of me or something else? What is she? No, the option hasn't been here yet. Are you a god
In life, I
who's
was
painfully mortal?
a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved.
Guys, the world has already
I
ended.
needed to do something.
This is what that means.
So I
The
made
world
you.
is gone already.
And I made
We
you.
are all that fucking
And I made
remains.
this place to hold you both.
That has to be what it is. He wants us to make a new reality with no death. Yes. But he has already died. Why would you want to rid the world of
If you need to
death?
ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die.
Okay.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
You said she contains death. What is she? You made us out of
Cycle
what?
of life and death. The endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
We have 3 pieces left.
No, I'm from one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
We were one being after all. Yeah, we were. Okay. Versions of you. You said she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound.
Right.
The ebb and flow.
Her nature
Capacity
is...
to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that any better than life or death? He had to die so he can't perceive her. Exactly. Wait, hold on. This one's new. If you want me to destroy...
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
I think you're out of time.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Final fragment. You see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator is right. You are the long, quiet, and a vast and nascent god. Okay. Proceed to the cabin one last fucking time. Here we fucking go, gamers. Time to see our girlfriend. Good to see you again, girlfriend.
Finally see you.
Wow, you're looking beautiful.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
How do we want to play this, chat? I'm no longer quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to
Capture what?
that
Okay.
which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
She's so this like final form is so beautiful. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting.
Okay.
When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the
I
possibility
don't know,
of me?
lady.
Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I don't know yet, lady. So many stories. Can we really just leave? Why is this all falling on me? Talk this through. I still have so many questions. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this falling all on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens.
I don't think she has voices.
Of each other's gifts.
These are vessels. So every like girl that we bring to this goddess creates.
If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
One second, gamers. So many unfinished stories. Can we really just leave? If I let you out, the entire world ends for good.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach.
Okay.
And you cannot rationalize.
I think we should go with her this time.
But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten,
Oh shit.
then
We'll go with her. We will go with her.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only
Thing like you.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Project your perspective. Remain silent. Thank you for sharing yourself with me. Thank you for...
I'm aware of what it did to you. The understanding you've returned to me is a gift.
Okay, we're gonna go with her this time.
Of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves, laid upon a web of
I just want to
nerves.
see all these.
The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I began? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each
This has
other.
been a crazy run. I think this run is even crazier than the last
Will you
one.
abandon that curiosity now that we are
I'm sorry I'm not like reacting very much. I'm just like in shock and fucking awe at how beautiful this game is.
Though that was us before we were us, there is no turning back. For all the echo's delusion, he still managed to reshape reality itself.
Though he could not destroy what could not be destroyed.
We are intertwined, but we are separate.
My masses mob you. There is no beginning, and there is no end. And there is no end. Only the flood of there is only the
Right, so this is the...
every moment you hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end,
Yeah, this is the conjoined
back at me.
vessel.
For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
To be everything at once is the same as being nothing at all.
You saw with a single pair of eyes, but you needed dozens to comprehend.
And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them open.
This is so fucking crazy.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations,
You placed a
you placed
shackle.
a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
That would be torture.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease.
To be
Past
paused is to be trapped.
trapped. I
Oh.
kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster,
Literally,
faster,
no, literally without change or death sounds awful.
you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze.
This entire playthrough has been crazy. I kill you and me.
An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is
Is linger. Okay. I deserved what you did to me.
there is no deserve, no punishment, no retribution.
There's only action.
There's only action and reaction.
Okay. Clash between you abates. You begin to shake. Your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center.
Okay.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay. I'm ready to go. But how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words.
Okay.
The final piece lies with you.
Let's go with her. Free yourself. We're freeing ourselves, gamers. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. Feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield. I love. Oh my god. The unyielding tension breaks. You're free, and she is with you. Wow. fucking look at that, chat.
It's magnificent.
It sure fucking is, girly. There are no words, no thoughts to describe this absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You step forward. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets. Each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone. The two of you will never know fear, and you and she are finally home. No words, just holy shit. No, literally. Jonathan Sims and Nicole fucking Goodnight absolutely popped their pussies. This is insane. Oblivion. Oh, so there's more routes that we haven't seen yet. The Apotheosis we have not seen. What the fuck? Well, chat, how was that? How did we like that experience? I agree. That was really fucking good. I think that's the best run we've done yet. And it only took us 6 fucking hours. Wow. We are also only 53 out of 97 achievements. We have only done 55% of this game. I need to emphasize this. That there is still 45% that we have not seen yet. We gotta switch to Animal Crossing. I am losing my fucking mind.